What's going on to all my friends on Facebook and Instagram and my YouTube subscribers? Welcome back to Thoughts of a Rat Bastard with Lieutenant Panther. Today's video is sponsored by Strap Hangers Bar and Grill, 126 Anderson Street, Hackensack, New Jersey. Check out their breakfast specials. They're open from Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. all the way up until closing. Breakfast is served up until 10 o'clock in the morning. And from there, you know where it goes. Yeah. Check out their $6 special. Cheesesteaks. Oh, yes. Highly recommended. The cheesesteaks are phenomenal. And believe you me, if you try the $6 cheesesteaks, they're delicious. Anyway, and from our other sponsor comes from, aka the Station House. Let me throw that in there. And Kathy and Glenn Steakhouse, 250 Main Avenue, Wallington, New Jersey. Check them out. They're open from Thursday to Saturday. They have homemade sangria, and they have hand-cut steaks and sliced steaks. If you're in the Wallington area, please check them out and support your local bars and restaurants and businesses. Yeah, now. Today's Thoughts of a Rat Bastard with Lieutenant Panther. Our thoughts on, this goes out to you, Justin. Yes, sir, it goes out to you. You said you'd make a video on the Rubik's Cube. Yes, sir. Let me get this thing out of here. Okay. All right. For everybody, you remember this when you were growing up? Yeah. For those of you, yes. When we were growing up, it's called the Rubik's Cube. Yes, sir. You know, you turn it different ways to get the colors like this, and you know, all the way, yellow, white, blue, whatever. But this is what this is the 80s kind of thing, you know. And my good friend Justin, you know, he gave this to me for my birthday. Which we all know, I turned 45 years old. And now, about the Rubik's Cube, yeah. Yeah, I used to play with it and used to get frustrated and that kind of shit. Yeah. And try to figure out, get the, there we go. Now I'm in the middle of the video. But we're going to do our ritual. And we're going to talk about the Rubik's Cube. When everybody who knows, who grew up in the 80s, who were born in 76, the old Rubik's Cube. Yes, sir. The old... yeah. Oh! Don't drive me crazy trying to figure it out. No. Anyway. So, let's get that out of the way. Lieutenant Panther, are you ready for your beer? Yeah, he tries to steal my spotlight there. And he's like, yes, I'm ready for a beer. I want to fuck with the Rubik's Cube. He wants to fuck with the Rubik's Cube. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! Sit up there. Take your post. Alright, so now. There's your beer. The small cans. And we're gonna do our ritual thing. Now we're doing a video on the Rubik's Cube, man. It's like I'm inspired to try to get all the colors all together. But anyway. Yeah. Cheers, brother. Yeah, getting back to that we were talking about, our thoughts of the Rubik's Cube. You know, when I was growing up, I grew up on this stuff back in the 80s and stuff. My uncle, he was a pro at this. And I don't know I don't know. Maybe today, still to this day, they used to have the Rubik's Cube. I don't know what the hell they call it. Like how fast can you get all the colors together and like I don't know. But my uncle was he was an expert on this, and going back to the 80s, man. This is part of the 80s. This is what I really love, because if you were sitting there doing something or being bored or something, this is how when I grew up when I was a kid. See, you got the blue over here, and I got blue here, blue there, and then I got them over here, and then try to get them all blue here, and the other colors, it's like, it's mind-blowing, but it's a lot of fun. But this is one of the awesome toys that I used to play with when I was a kid. Now that I'm 45 years old, I'm like, really? And thank you, Justin. Thank you for the Rubik's Cube, man. This is the thing that I always enjoyed playing when I was a kid. And if you get frustrated, you start taking things apart. You pull the Rubik's Cube apart, and then you start putting everything back together and all the colors all the way around. But, dude, this is something is very special to me. Now you look at it, and things nowadays is you got the fucking smartphones and stuff, and fucking this, that, blah, 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 fucking iPads. When we were growing up, this is the thing that we used to play with. We used to have typewriters, to do our book reports. When the computers first came out, we were like, what the fuck is this? And like looking at the fucking Rubik's Cube. In today's age, you give this to a kid, they're like, what the hell is this? It's like, what is this? It's called a Rubik's Cube. They're like, okay, they're so used to smartphones and iPads, all that kind of shit. And they look at it like, what the fuck do I do with this? Isn't it? Yeah, you turn it different ways, and you have fun with it. And this is the thing is that we grew up on. It wasn't about smartphones, iPads, all that shit. This is how we grew up in the 80s. This is how I grew up when I was a kid, 45 years ago. 45 years ago? Oh, shit. And seeing this really makes me feel happy about that because, you can, I can give this to my cousin. My little cousin, my little cousin be like, what the fuck is this? It's called a Rubik's Cube. What do I do with it? The same thing with my little cousin. I give this to Jala. It's, Laya and Jala. Like, what do we do with this? You don't know what the hell is it? This is how we were brought up back in the day when we were growing up. It turned different ways, which I am, I am eager to try to get all the colors, white, yellow, orange, all in one color. Damn right, yes. The Rubik's Cube was, and still to this day, means a lot to me when I was growing up and as a kid, but I am eager and I am inspired to get all the colors on this Rubik's Cube, all one color, white, green, yellow, orange, all one color, like over here. See? So now we'll see how it goes, but we'll figure it out. If you decided to cheat, you pull this thing apart and you put the colors all back together. But that's not the whole part of how to get everything together when you turn it different ways. But that's cheating. Yes, that is cheating. Yes. The old Rubik's Cube is like, alright, so you turn it one way, and you can turn it multiple different ways to get those colors all in one that way. So, but this is a one of a kind toy that I used to love. And my uncle would sit there for hours. My father's brother, my uncle, he would sit there and he was turning shit, and turn it one way, turn it the other way, this, that, and try to turn it, and he turned it multiple different ways. Oh yeah. See? One turn. See? Got the blue over there. Now I gotta get it all blue over here. Oh yeah, the blue is over this way. See? Two blues over here. Get them over here. Get them over here. But this is a fun toy. This is a toy that we grew up when I was growing up. And now, like I said earlier before, you had the fucking smartphones and all that shit. And like, you give this to the kids today. They'd be like, what is this? What the hell you call this? It's like when we were growing up, when the computers started coming out. Like, what the fuck is this? The flip phones and shit like that. I grew up on back in the day when we had the beepers and yeah, that was a big thing. Beepers, Rubik's Cube and shit like that. Typewriters, and you give this to a kid today, they'll be like, what is that? I don't know what the fuck to do with it. And the whole thing is like, it's all about hand and eye coordination. You can cheat. You pull this apart and then you put it all back together, and you got all green on this side, and you got white all on this side, and blue on this side, or whatever. Ah! You know, but and that's the thing. And that's a good old Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube is the kind of thing that I really enjoy. Now that I'm 45 years old, and now, you know, going back to the 80s, this is the kind of thing that we used to play with when we were kids. Fucking Rubik's Cube or whatever, dominoes or whatever. But I'm glad to see this is still isn't. It still exists to this day. People don't people don't realize what what is what kind of toys, you know. My stepkids, my stepdaughter and my stepson. I can give this to my stepson and my stepdaughter. They wouldn't even know what the fuck this is. They look at it like, "Hey, Dad, what's this?" You know, but that's pretty cool. So I did a video to all my friends and to everybody on this video tonight on the thoughts of a rat bastard with Lieutenant Panther on the Rubik's Cube. Yes, which is pretty cool. It's still mind-boggling, but eventually I'll get them all one color, the entire on this whole square thing. But we'll do it. We're not gonna cheat, but it's all good. So anyway, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Please share it on Facebook and on Instagram as well. I'm working on that as well. So there's going to be another video coming up. And we are going to be back on 2 videos. Videos every Thursday and every Friday. Yes, we're going to take it to the next level. And you know that I've been slacking. Lieutenant Panther has been slacking. And I've been slacking, but we're going to be putting out some good content and everything what it is. So I miss making videos for you guys, which I have been, and you know, we're back in the groove of things, and we're gonna take it a step further. But even so, stay tuned for the next video on Thursday and an upcoming video on Friday. Our thoughts of a rat bastard with Lieutenant Panther, right here on the YouTube channel. Be safe, everybody. Please support your local businesses and restaurants and bars. Please do. Please support them. They take care of us. We need to take care of them. Have a good night, everybody, and be safe, be alert, and stay alive. Oh, yeah.